Hey guys, and welcome to another mobility session. Today the focus is on the spine. Okay, we're going to work other areas as well, but the main focus is on spine mobility. Okay, so lots of stuff to do today, but the main thing here is to bring focus to what we're doing. Like always, we want to be in the moment, and we really want to focus on each movement, and that way we're going to get the best out of it, or the most out of it. Remember, we can do these sessions as a standalone, you can do them with other mobilities, you can do them before a workout on the app, you can do it before a workout on the gym, at the gym, running, whatever it is you're going to do. These are really good sessions. You can also do it anytime throughout the day. So we're going to start by doing some forward folds or some articulation through the spine. So we're going to start standing up. We put our hands in the air, and then slowly we bring our hands down. We tuck our chin in. The noise of the microphone is going to change. And then from the top of the spine, bit by bit, so vertebrae by vertebrae, we're going to roll through. So we start from the top of the spine, and then we go into the mid part of the spine. Keeping the knees soft, so slightly bent if that works for you. And then down into the lower part of the back. The slower the better. Feet around hip width apart, and then as we go down we forward fold. And again, if you can go all the way down and touch the ground, that's absolutely fine. And then as we go back up, we're going to do the same again, but we're rolling from the bottom of the spine, so the head comes up last. So the bottom of the spine to the mid part of the spine to the top, and then the head comes up last. And we're just going to go through the stretch for another 4 minutes. So it's quite a long one. So reach up to the ceiling, bring your hands down, tuck your chin in, and then from the top of the spine, remember it's slow. You should be able to feel that release a lot more when you come up if you go slow. Mid part of the back to the lower part of the back. And then we'll come back up. So lower part of the back to mid. I'm not going to talk for the next 3 minutes because the microphone is just gonna sound horrible. You're not going to enjoy it. So hands go up, and then we'll just go through this again. And I just want you to focus on bit by bit, top to mid to bottom part of the spine, as we then roll up and reverse. Got just under 2 minutes to go. And again, if you want to hang out in some of these positions, like at the low range, please do that. I encourage you to. Just under a minute. 30 seconds to go now, guys. Just 30 seconds. We might try one more nice and easy. Okay, cool, so we're going to do some windmill stuff. So you're going to have your feet around shoulder width apart, and again, everyone's going to be a little bit different. What we're looking to do is raise your right arm up, and then you're going to try and rotate and get your left arm or left hand to the ground. Looking at your hand that's up in the air, so looking at your right hand. Then we stand up, and then we'll swap sides. So hand goes up, and then we rotate. This one is a little bit tighter, a lot tighter. Again, main areas sort of around the lower part of your back on the side, into your glutes as well, and then maybe through your chest and shoulders. If you need to bend your knees a little bit, you can do that as well, or you lessen the range. You keep your legs straight, and if you can only go down to a certain distance, then do that. Wow. About 2 minutes to go. It's much easier than the other side. So I'm just trying to open up the side of that body, open up that spine a little bit. 1 minute to go. Again, great warm-up exercise here. If we're going to be adding any twist to our workout, but actually just opening up the back a little bit. No, one side's much easier than the other, and that's normal, absolutely fine. All got imbalances. It was getting a little bit easier now. I really struggled to touch the ground on that twist, but that last one was much easier. Seconds or so maybe one more rep on each side. All right, and relax. Whew. Let's try and put this on, it's getting a bit windy now. All right guys, so we're going to come into a side flexion. Now let's just go onto our knees for this. Okay, so just so that it's a little bit easier to focus on keeping the hips straight. So from here, the left hand's going to go up, or the right hand, doesn't matter. We're going to reach to the ceiling and stretch over. So it's a really small movement, up and over. So we're looking to try and reach the sky or the ceiling, rather than just try and get as much twist or side flexion as possible and come like this and really not get a huge amount of side flexion. So let's get the hand up, over. Hand up, over. So it's almost like two movements, right? Where hand goes up, and then we reach over. Hand goes up, and we reach over. So we don't get a huge amount of side flexion to the spine naturally. It's probably around 15 to 20%. So don't worry if you're only doing a really small movement, that's okay, it's normal. Again, tightness in the twist or the side flexion is really a common, I say injury, but a common area that needs to be worked on. So there may be quite a lot of discomfort here, but it should feel better once you finish. What about 40 seconds to go? Whew. We'll just do one more on each side. Oh, nice. Okay, let's stand up for this then. It's the last position that we're doing today. Ooh. So we're going to do a standing spine hyperextension. So from here, I'm looking to just step one leg back, reach up, and then over, and then swap sides. So just swap legs really. So it just gives us that time. So we're looking to go up and over. So even though we're getting a little bit of compression here, I still want to think about opening up the front of the body first before I then get a little bit of a back bend. So foot goes back, reach up, oh, nearly fell over, oh, anything good. Step back, reach up. So we're doing this for another 2 minutes. So it's, again, quite a long time. So if you need to pause in one position, you're like, put your foot back and your hands up and you're like, this feels good, hang out in that position, explore it. Just over 1 minute to go. Step back, reach up, reach back. You might have your feet quite wide or at least shoulder width apart, maybe hip width minimum, just so that we can have a bit of balance. Look, too close. Last 20 seconds. One more. Ooh. Either side. And just relax. Awesome guys, really good job. That was a real, that forward fold at the beginning and the side bends were incredible. I really enjoyed that. So remember guys, don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, but also join the Facebook group. So that's got exclusive content that you won't get anywhere else. And also you get to try and meet other people that are in the Facebook, the ES Squad community, and hopefully we'll have some social activities and all that good stuff once we can get back to it. Have an amazing week, have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow.